Thank you, love source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for the timeless message for Sagittarius, or at least the Sagittarius birth chart appointments for all the viewers. For June 2020, for those who are resonant with it, as time is an illusion and you are all knowing and omniscient, so all these messages will be guided to the right ears at the right time. Thank you for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, and for their perfect messages, for their highest, latest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Okay, so both timeless and June 2020 messages for Sagittarius. Let's begin with a card from our Moonology and Romance Angels combined deck. What is the perfect message, the energy of June 2020 for Sagittarius? Also, God, thank you. And there it is. All right, so you have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Aries had this as well. So this is saying like it's time for you to breathe. Don't hold your breath waiting for what could be. We're going to pull some cards. Pull some cards from the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot for how you're coming into June 2020, how you're leaving June 2020, and the advice through June 2020 that's going to help you get there. So take time to breathe out. Sagittarius, have you been breathing? Have your breaths been shallow and low? Have you taken time to breathe deep, to connect to the energies of the universe, of possibility, of all creation? I feel like taking time to moon gaze would be well for you intuitively. And I just feel like things are, with this card for you, what I'm getting that's different than when I got it for Aries, which some of you need to go watch Aries reading as well, is that it feels very much like a relief. Okay, so let's pull some tarot for you for your overall messages. So for how is Sagittarius going in to June 2020, the 5 of coins? How is Sagittarius coming out of June 2020 with the Knight of Cups? And what is the advice through June 2020? The 10 of Swords. Okay. Let's see, the bottom of the deck for you is the 7 of coins. So you've been waiting and hoping and praying, and waiting and hoping and praying, and doing a lot of that, I feel like. Well, what it looks like is you're going to have an opportunity in romance coming in for you for June 2020. I see that at the beginning of June 2020, you go into that month on your own, very much so on your own. And just waiting. And what you're unaware of is that you have an admirer who's keeping an eye on you. The 10 of Swords is the advice is interesting to me because this is like the cup is spilled. There's somebody here who's very distraught. She's upset. Something has been ruined. So what I'm getting is there's an intense need to let go of all your past dramas. Past situations in romance. There is an intense need to let that stuff go. Let's see why is the 5 of coins here for the outset of June 2020 for my Sagittarius viewers. Oh, so God, thank you. 5 of coins being clarified by, we have the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Yes, you're feeling left out because secrets were there that brought a romantic relationship to an end. You didn't see it coming. You didn't want it to happen. You didn't think that it would happen. It ended up, and you ended up on your own because somebody lied. They cheated. They were just not trustworthy. You could not wait, and you cannot continue in that situation anymore. And it's like you were working on building up your wealth, fixing your credit, doing better financially, and this person was just not on the same page with you. The 10 of Pentacles and the King of Swords, yes, somebody brought an end to a relationship with an air sign masculine here. Somebody It not necessarily an air sign masculine, but I do feel like somebody did bring a relationship to an end with an air sign masculine here. And I feel like you were the one that cut it off. I feel like you were the one that cut it all the way off. Let's look at what's the advice. Is the Ten of Swords. Why is this Ten of Swords as advice for my Sagittarius for June 2020? Let's Scott. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yes, you've got to move on from thinking about the other woman. We're dealing with a Sagittarius who is thinking about that. Either you're constantly thinking about the woman that cheated on you, or you're thinking about the other woman and how they ended up with the other woman. They left you for the other woman. Constantly thinking about that. Not cool. Is not going to help you, Sag. Let's see what else you have. Is the Queen of Swords and Fortitude. Yeah, and you're just like, you overplaying it in your head all the time. How you told him, it's like you can't get it out of your head. This conversation of how you told him off, you told him the truth, you cut it off, you let it go. And you know, gender is fluid, timing is fluid, all this stuff. You need to breathe deep. You need to breathe deep, Sag. You need to chill out. And it's very important for you to understand, like, the more you keep replaying this story, the more that there's going to be some more dramas coming up for you. Now, on another note, anybody who is still in the relationship and been feeling like there's another person, yes, there's another person. The advice is for you is to take control over your life and let go of the situation. It's not an opportunity that you want. The person, if you're this person and you've been feeling like, he's always at work, he's always got family things to do, and I don't go with him, whether it's a him or a her, whatever. It seems like they never want to tell me. They never seem happy. Something's off. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get undeniable evidence in June 2020 of somebody messing around. The other woman. I see a viewer who's going to actually watch and witness the other woman walking like to her car or walking out of a door. It's like she's walking away, and it's clear that she walked away from a meeting with your partner. Okay. This person walked away from the meeting with your partner. Now, clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, by the end of June. Yeah, here you go. On your own, doing your own thing. You're like, you know what? I ain't counting on you no more. No wonder you ain't been there for me emotionally. No wonder you ain't been contributing to the household expenses. You know what? I'm just going to take care of my own business. And coming out of June, you have the Knight of Swords and Justice. Some of you are going to start the paperwork, or you're going to starting the paperwork proceedings for divorce. Some of you, others of you, you're going to be starting the investigation process, picking a lawyer, choosing who it is, or what are the other legalities. It's something to do with paperwork, bringing an end to it, because you just know, like, I could do better by myself. Not worse, I could do better by myself. I don't need this. So I'm going to spread these and just pick a card without looking as a closing message for you, Sagittarius, for June 2020. Pay attention to the red flags, my lords. The signs are cautioning you, you know, closing message. So it's like, Sag, you've got all the evidence that you need. You've seen some things. You were already feeling it. Go forward boldly. Get your strength up and go forward. I see with the Tower at the bottom of the clarifier that, like, this totally took you by shock. You thought that you and this person were in it for the real deal, for the long haul. And in the end, now that you're sitting back thinking about it, you're like, well, actually, I was the one who was really in it. They were kind of just floating. They were just kind of on the bystanders. It was really all about me, you know. And for some of you, this information, this awareness is going to come to you through a friend. Somebody's going to get a phone call, and your friend's going to, or you might get a text message. Somebody's going to get a straight text message on their phone. And when you open that text message, that's going to be a picture of your mate, or who you thought was your mate, with somebody else. I'm just like, wow, really? Somebody's going to, for somebody else, this is not a romantic partnership. You're going to get information, and yet the story is still the same, because this is like a family member or a friend, quote unquote friend, who has been up to something very not cool, very uncouth. Somebody's been onto some underhanded, dirty shit. So if you've been dealing with disappearing money, you've been dealing, where the hell did that money go to? You know what I'm saying? You looking for it. You thought you had more in savings. You thought you had $10 or add as many zeros as you want. And then come to find out it's only $7. Somebody going to find out. And you're going to get the evidence of where it went. And it's like justice will be served. I feel like you're going to have all the evidence. I hear somebody is going to be pressing charges. You will be pressing charges. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you're resonant with this whole business situation, money situation, it's not a romantic. This is something else. This is a friend. This is a business partner, something like that. You already knew that this person had done some Sheisty shit like this before. I'm just saying. All right. So these are the messages that I have for you. You know what? I want to pull one more card for you. I just want to know regarding the other party, Losos God. What do we need to know about this other party? The foolish man. This person, they're not invested. What I'm getting is they're not invested. This person is ready for a fresh start anyways. So they're not invested in what is going on here. They just think they can do anything they want and they'll never get caught. So congratulations. You done caught their ass, didn't you? Or you about to by the end of June 2020. So these are the messages that I have for you at this time. Do me a favor and put the comments in there. Let me know how it resonated for you. Let me know how many views that this video had when you found it. And come back and check us out some more. You can cross-watch for your lovers and look at your North Node, Rising, Venus, Sun, Moon, Mars positions. Watch all the videos and see how they resonate for you. All right, guys. Till next time. Love you. Laters.